the handle.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Yeah. Didn't start off with a yo. It is your boy, your host with the most. This is another. I'm all over the place. I'm kind of drunk already. But it's another episode of the Florida Vibe Directory. I'm your host with the most that likes butter on his motherfucking toast, just that water. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a very special guest today, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring him in. This is long overdue.
What the fuck going on?
You know what I'm saying? I got Rene Charles in the building with me today.
I like
that. That's good. I fuck with that. That's like some Jeopardy shit. That's like some Jeopardy shit. I fuck with that. That's new, yo. I ain't know that was coming.
Yo, man, thank you for having me, bro.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you for coming up, man. So we gonna start because normally, you know, this is. I want to say my guest so far has been all music and like music related. Not saying you aren't because you're tapped in with music as well, but like you do a lot of other shit. So like I want to get into all that eventually, but we're gonna start with your childhood.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna start with the beginning stages of Rene. How was Rene as a child, as a youth growing up?
Little youth. I could remember two things. One, when I used to like, my aunt had a a corner house. So she used to sell food, and people used to play like dominoes and shit, and play busy Haitian card games and shit. And I used to go over there. I was like 7, 8 years old. I used to see kittens and chickens and chicks and shit. I used to pick them up, put them in my pocket, and go to the crib. And my mom be like, "What the fuck are you doing with all these chickens in your pocket? What are you doing with all these kittens in your pocket?" I was like, "Nah, I wanted a pet."
I wanted a pet.
As a kid, I was very like into like nature and animals and shit.
Hell yeah.
And I also remember like I used to take off the broomstick, off the little broom. I ain't had cable back then. I was watching PBS Kids. So when cartoons weren't playing, I'd take the broomstick, go outside, and pretend I was a ninja or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle or some shit. Spent majority of my childhood into like drawing, playing video games, and sports and shit, like normal.
Normal kid shit. So like, what was you doing outside though? Like, we got into the kid, but when you became a teenager, what was you doing? Like, what was you outside doing?
Playing football, going to the park, trying to holler at girls. I was doing all the type of like kid stuff for real, you know?
Okay.
I started peeping special shit when I played varsity football as a freshman. I skipped the 10th grade. I was homeless from 10 to 15. I was 15. I was not homeless, but I was living with my sister in Ocala. I'm from Miami, born and raised in Little Haiti, but I was staying with my sister for a period of time, like 5 years, while she was going through college. And in the summers, I used to come to Miami and chill with my family and shit. The best part, when I came down from Ocala to Miami, I skipped the grade, so I only spent 3 years in high school. And I went to prom all 3 years.
Oh shit, that's lit.
Yeah, so I was supposed to graduate 2013. I graduated 2012.
Okay.
Then from there, I went to college, straight to college. Graduated with a finance degree.
I heard, not to cut you off, but I heard you were Mr. FIU.
Yeah, I'll forever be embedded as
I heard you were Mr. FIU.
Forever. Like, the cool story about Mr. FIU, I actually got kicked out of school.
Oh, shit.
I got arrested and kicked out of school. I came back after I got arrested, finished my classes, and the year after I came back, I became Mr. FIU because I was so transparent in my journey. And the year I was Mr. FIU, I balled out. You can Google or go on Instagram, type in Mr. FIU, and just scroll down. You can see the type of work.
It must have been lit, though. How was that, though? How was being Mr. FIU?
It's like a double-edged sword, honestly. Because you'll be surprised how many people in your own crew don't want to see you or a person like you, be in that such a prestigious position. Because in their eyes, they don't see that you deserve it, or based off, or they feel like they can do what you do based off the work that they didn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But it was a beautiful experience for the opportunity it did to help me with Lil Haiti and helping my advocacy and shit to help my community and shit. So that was from 2016. That was the year 2016. Beautiful year. So I got kicked out of school, came back, became Mr. FIU, and graduated with a finance degree. Then from there, I went into corporate, bro. That shit was so... This is like 22, 23, 24. Life insurance, retirement plans. That shit was like so boring, bro. I felt like I could be doing so much better with my life. Like, I'm too young and sexy and handsome to just be selling life insurance. And retirement.
You're talking about 2012 to 2014, right?
No, I'm talking about 2016 to 2018, 2019,
okay.
Before the Blue House.
Okay, before the Blue House. Blue House legendary. Shout out to the Blue House.
Shout out to the motherfucking Blue House. I'm just catching y'all niggas up on the little story. So after college, I went to the insurance, life insurance, retirement plannings, investments and shit. Then I found there was a whole bunch of kissing ass and like stroking egos and shit. And that ain't me for real. Well, you gotta do that at some point of every part of like you growing, right? In apprenticeship.
Yeah.
But when it comes to sitting behind a computer and helping people talk about finances and shit like that, I'd rather do that when I'm a little older. Because while I'm young, sexy, and fucking attractive, I can do what the fuck I want to do now. There's like benefits of being young, sexy, and confident.
Word.
So I shifted from retirement plans to yachts, thoughts, boats, hoes.
We gonna get into that.
You feel me? That's how it goes.
Yeah. I was trying to get into the beginning, stages or whatever, catching people up.
Like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
man?
let the people know who you are, type shit. So I like to
bro.
do that before we get into what you currently doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, who were your heroes as a kid, if you had any?
Wow, that's a great question. It depends on like the time period of my life. I used to read a lot of Stoic shit. I used to read a lot of poetry. Robert Frost, Marcus Aurelius.
Okay.
Some books that I read. I wasn't like say the biggest reader, but I did read a few books. Like I always looked up to niggas like Mansa Musa, Sundiata Keita, Shaka Zulu, because of the way they perspective is when I was a shorty. Mm-hmm. Like here's one of the reasons why like I consider motherfuckers a hero to me. Shaka Zulu, when the Europeans came and said, if you don't convert to Christianity, you motherfucker, your ass gonna burn in the fires of hell. And nigga looked. He looked at the white man dead in his eyes and nigga said, around here, we eat fire.
All right.
And that's fucking heroic. That's bravery. That's confidence at its finest. As I said, even the elements dance with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's like that type of posture and poise, that energy that's been on this earth has never died.
Yeah. Get close to the mic.
My bad, Jock. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. We can hear you. We can hear you clear, but it's a little clearer if you a little closer.
That
but
part.
Continue.
Guys like older guys, not like Martin Luther King and shit like that. I'm talking about old, like Toussaint Louverture.
And crazy about that statement is to the public, y'all. I know it seems so far away, but Martin Luther King is not that old, y'all.
Nah, he would still be alive right now.
He would still be alive.
Like Bill Cosby and Martin Luther King probably had like drinks or shit.
They're the same age, so it wasn't too far away, y'all. But I hear what you're saying.
That part.
Yeah, man. So I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But what music were you listening to growing up?
Yo, I listen to a lot of different music, from Black Dada Amazo to a lot of Miami Music, Piccolo. Shout out to them boys, Dade County niggas. Mm-hmm. Listen to a lot of Chad, Major 9. Shout out to Major 9. Shout out to Chad. Shout out
Major
to
Major 9's now. I'm talking about like
Major 9 back then, nigga.
Oh
like,
shit!
Like on the block, like me and Nine, like rolling dice together.
Okay, bet. So you been tapped in with Major 9 then?
Yeah, Nine's my family.
That's
9, E-Class, Ralph, shout rest in peace, Ralph, rest in peace, Santana.
I personally didn't know Major 9 made music back then.
9 has always been talented. Shout out to that nigga 9, phenomenal.
Shout out Major 9.
Shout out to Major 9. Phenomenal talent, eclectic. The man his talent with his words and how he can structure words and phrases and sounds and optics. He is truly going down in the Hall of Fame in his own in his own genre of music.
Yeah, his melodies are A1.
Apple Music, you need a genre labeled Major 9, like R&B, soul, trap.
Get it now.
Get it now. I'm telling you, you heard it here first.
That's hilarious.
No.
So okay, so I was mistaken. So Major 9 you listen to Piccolo, you listen to a lot. Obviously you listen to soca.
I listen to Haitian music, a lot of compa, a lot of tubadu. Growing up as a kid, I listened to a lot of like my older brother shit, and they're all Haitian. They play a lot of Haitian music.
Okay. So you say you played football and shit. Did you ever play for an organized team?
I played for the West, Miami Northwestern football team. I played with Amari Cooper, Teddy Bridgewater. Played with a few other greats.
Okay.
People who are in the league now.
That's lit. I done played against one league member or two people in the league. I played against Devontae Freeman.
I played against him too. I made him fumble.
No, he concussed me.
He concussed you, bro?
He concussed me.
Damn.
Yeah, he's short. I was playing safety. He done got lower than I did.
And
It was all bad. But shout out to that boy. You know,
Shout out to Devontae
Shout out to Devontae Freeman. He a legend.
He is a legend.
Florida legend. But yeah, football was cool, man. You play any other sports?
I ran track
Yeah, you fast?
pretty fast. I was a jumper, majority though. I was a jumper.
You did high jump?
Triple jump and long jump.
Okay.
I got springs. I got little bunnies.
Okay.
And
I tried to do high jump. That shit was not it.
You don't got no bunnies, man.
I got bunnies, but it was just that pole, bro.
Mr. YouTube guys,
It was that
he can't
pole.
jump over a credit card. Don't listen to him.
Hey, bro, y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. Ball, we could play ball. I'll ball y'all up. Stop playing with me.
Take his word for it. I don't play basketball.
Ball y'all up. I will not ball up Ray though.
Nah, shout out to my dog Ray.
Shout out to Ray.
Catch us at Fashion
Make
Week.
sure y'all check out that interview too.
Yeah, hey, Ray interview was hard as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was dope. It was my first interview too, which is legendary for me.
Hey man, congratulations. Hey, by the way, guys, shout out to that nigga Remy, man. It's just that water. If y'all ain't know, the man is smooth like water, groovy, smooth guy, and the man's going places. Y'all can tap in if you get a chance to get on his show. Come out here and tap in and show out. Showcase yourself.
I appreciate you, my boy.
No problem, man.
Appreciate that. So were you in high school, middle school, whatever? Were you a class clown, teacher's pet, most popular, or were you never in school like me?
I was a nerd. I got good grades. I had a 4.3 GPA in high school.
4.3?
Yeah. I had the highest GPA on the football team. I graduated magna cum laude.
4.3. That's crazy. I graduated with a 3.8.
Hey, that's good as fuck, bro. At the end of the day, none of that shit really mattered, dog.
It don't. But
it never mattered.
It's cool to say.
That's all it is.
4.3, nigga. That's.
But
I'm gonna say that until I'm 80 years old.
Why the fuck not? At this point, who's going to check?
Right.
What is that? What is it really gonna mean for
Right.
you? You know?
Even like high paying jobs type
Like,
shit.
nobody
Don't
gives
even,
a fuck. Are you competent? You know.
Right.
I learned more in the
Can you do
streets.
this for me?
I've learned more in the streets and in the Blue House and dealing with people in real life than I did ever in school. School, I learned to get an answer in order for you to get to the next location, to get to the next step.
Yeah.
When you're in the streets, you learn discipline. You learn how to be quiet. You learn how to, even if you're not the smartest person in the room, you learn how to move to appear as if you know more than you do. Or even if you are the smartest person in the room and you don't want to appear as such, you learn how to maneuver in a way to where it doesn't seem as if you're the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
To get the information you need to go to the next step.
Yeah, me personally, I would hate to be the smartest person in the room because I feel like you don't learn. You're not giving yourself the chance to learn anything because you have that ego of I'm smarter than all y'all niggas. Y'all can't teach me shit. So if I like being the dumbest, not the dumbest person in the room,
You
but
like to
you
be
know what I'm
able to
saying.
learn,
I
right?
like to be able to learn. I like to be teachable, coachable, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
For sure. There's times I don't like to be coachable. There's times I'm very stuck in my own ways. But the real goal is to use the gifts that help you get to the next step forward, and like set boundaries or like cut off distractions that don't get you in the space to take that next step forward. That's literally all I'm doing. One small step at a time.
Or that's all we got.
Forward. Yeah,
Forward for sure.
Forward.
Never back.
No, don't even look back.
Sometimes we take L's, but you got to use those L's to move forward.
Yo, in running a business, bro, I stopped working 9 to 5 to work 24/7, and I haven't learned more L's. I haven't broke even so much, and I haven't took many. It's not even L's; it's just lessons. Like there's things that you must do as a business owner. Like it's just 24 hours worth of work, and if you don't plan for your next day, even the night before, or even like who are you gonna call? Like what are your goals? What are your metrics? What are your benchmarks? And if you don't reach those goals, you see what happens to your business. It falls. It tanks.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, bro. It's like watering. It's like your garden. Like treat your business as if you would treat your plants. If you don't give it attention, it will die. Does that make sense?
It does. You are a plant man too, so
Yeah, I'm a plant dad.
it does make sense. It does make sense. How is it running a business though? You run? I feel like you run a lot of businesses.
I run a main business, like I have a holding company, and then I have different assets that I'm currently building within that business. So Right now, I run a luxury concierge business where I connect my clients with the things that they value and that they want most. So from executive transport, from executive protection to travel and logistics, take care of housing, lodging, and even the nightlife and luxury experience and luxury access. I also take care of that as well. That process was one of the more difficult processes to get into in business, especially in this industry, because people, especially who are spending a lot of money, they have a certain level of expectations. And being a connector or a broker or a person who's the middleman between you and with the things that they want the most, if that service doesn't meet their standard, it can fall back on your recommendation. And so there's ways, like even on the legal route, when you have to structure your agreements in play when people book your services, this, that, and the third, you have to find ways to protect yourself, because if you don't, you will pay for it.
Yeah.
And this is just through experience, you know? So it's definitely important, if anybody tries to hop in business, is to take those necessary steps to have like the good legal team to help you protect not only yourself, but your assets. You know, shit. Short answer to how it is running a business, it's hard as fuck.
It's not easy. It's not for the weak, ain't it?
It's not for the weak, but with the same respect, anyone can do it with that level of discipline. Shit, and a good team behind you, bro. You need a good fucking team.
Whereas, so going back, I know I jumped forward a little bit, or a lot of bit, but going back to your college days, you were in a frat. You know, let's talk about that. Like your experiences being in a frat. How was that? How was it joining the frat? Like, let's talk about all that.
Yo, bro, joining a fraternal organization. Shout out to the elite brothers of Phi Beta Sigma over at Lambda Tau. That's the FIU chapter. It's one of the most influential experiences that I've had on campus and even after campus, because of the network that you're able to gain access to, the brotherhood that you're able to share for lifetimes and lifetimes over. It's something that I would recommend any strong leader to participate in. Like, tap into that brotherhood, tap into that fraternal organizations network, and find ways to either build yourself and build the next people coming. Because that's really what it's about. Paving that shit forward, showing people that's younger than you that it's possible, and you can use our resources and the paths that we've created before you, your predecessors, to make your path, if it aligns, and make your path a little easier.
Yeah. Fuck all that. You had to lick a dog's ass to get in?
Nah, ain't like that. We ain't had to do that for real.
I do no crazy shit. What's the craziest shit you did to join that frat?
Let's say the craziest shit that I've done.
Cause I know y'all. I know y'all had to do some crazy shit. Hazing is hazing everywhere. Hazing is a thing in fraternities for sure.
Well, Phi Beta Sigma is a non-hazing organization. You're not gonna catch me telling you that we haze in our organization. But in every organization that requires membership, that requires dues to be paid, your dues must get paid at one way or another.
So what was your craziest due?
The type of relationships that I developed, I was more the guy that, let's say one of my older brothers needed to take some time away from his family. And he needed somebody to come pick him up from his personal vacation. I'm the guy that picks up the entertainment. I'm the guy that connects the dots, and I'm the guy that makes sure nothing ever happened. So you can tell, if you can, imagine the type of shit that I had to go through in order for other people's or older brothers' lives to be smooth and easy.
Word. That's the type of time you was on.
I was a behind the scenes type.
I was a protector. Protecting the homes, trying to make sure everything cool when homie got back to the house.
You feel me?
I feel that.
It's really important because those
no dog licking ass.
Nah, I ain't licking no dog's ass. No, none of that shit.
No crazy shit.
Nah, the worst we probably ate. We drank some bullshit that one of our frat brothers said. Yeah, but you're gonna put some shit in a cup. Eggs, this, tomatoes, mustard, and all of y'all gotta drink this shit. And I'm like, man, fuck. But by the time it got to me, the shit was already done. So
what made you want to pledge?
It was the ecosystem that I was around, the brothers that I got a chance to get in really cool with. That shit helped me out a lot, bro. Like, these niggas be knowing places, they be getting access and shit. That shit really help. Like, when you know people who genuinely just fuck with you for who you are, and they fuck with you for, like, your passion and your purpose and, like, what you trying to do, it draws you to them. They created a safe space for me to want to learn more about that organization. Like,
Word. And you don't regret none of it.
I don't regret shit I do on this earth. If I did it, I stand on it. And even if I wasn't confident or comfortable in doing it, I've done it, and so I got to stand on it. And I'm going to stand on it. I don't have to feel no type of way about any decision that I made.
Let's talk about you modeling. Because my dog Rene out here is, I want to say top tier.
I feel it too.
No
bro.
homo.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He's been
I'm a
doing his
top
thing
tier,
for a while. You've been in some music videos,
I have.
You've been doing your thing, man. So let's talk about how'd you get into modeling? What made you realize that you were a handsome man?
Bro, like I said, I was selling life insurance and retirement plans, and I just felt, bro, I was young and sexy, bro. 6-pack, big dick. I'm like, I have locks. At that point, I didn't have locks, but I have posture, nigga. I look great. Ain't no gonna call you back. I had posture and shit. So I said, you know what? I hit up one of my homegirls. You feel me? Kiana, shout out that she has arrived. She has a great massage business in North Miami, in Broward. Holla at her. And she gave me a script that I can use. And then I reached out first I started on Craigslist. And I looked for different modeling opportunities and shit. Hold on. I don't know what my shit doing now. I'm gonna get back on live. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join my live.
Nah, that sound funny as fuck.
Done.
Just waiting for a few people to join.
Waiting for
Hi, guys. How you
my
doing?
necklace. I got my necklace at All right, yeah, we back on live. What the fuck going on?
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the fucking YouTube channel, guys. I am your host, Mr. No Bitches.
He's not the host.
I'm joking.
He's the host on his live.
On my live. I'm not hosting.
I'm
This
the
guy.
motherfucking host. God damn it. But yeah. We don't have the soundboard right now. But yeah, for sure. So we can, So talk about
The modeling.
get back into it.
Bet. So where I went at, I was on Craigslist first. And I was reaching out to different people who were like asking for modeling gigs. Yo, the weirdest people on Craigslist, bro, that are trying to pay $100 to get you to do the weirdest shit. But I needed a portfolio. I needed stock photos. I needed something that I can build leverage off of. I need leverage, and then I need to have confidence. In this modeling game, if you're just starting out in modeling and you need more like footage or exposure and shit, you can't be afraid to get outside your comfort zone. Holla at people, reach out to people. There's so many people who are in the space that are looking for people to work with. And it may not be a paid gig at first. It may not be a paid gig the first few times. But now you have something that you can leverage with, and you have more confidence to ask for a rate. You know what I'm talking about? Value your time. Believe in yourself, nigga, because that's what you need to do. It's so
Closed
easy.
mouths don't get fed.
That part. But it is much easier said than done, though. What's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody tapping into the live. All this shit's much easier said than done. You got to get in here, and you got to give it all you got. Oh, shout out to my nigga. Oh, shout out to my boy Alerte. You know what the fuck going on? Alerte is the brand that we're modeling for in Fashion Week on Saturday.
Shout out to Alerte.
Shout out to fucking Alerte.
Shout out to you modeling for Fashion Week.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge, man. That's huge.
Appreciate that. New York Fashion Week, we coming.
I wish we had the soundboards right now. I would definitely give you some air horns.
Nah, we good, bro.
That's ill, bro. That's ill. Shout out to you, doing big things.
It's not just me, bro. It's not. I wish I could just. I don't want to take it for myself because it does not rightfully belong to me. It belongs to the team.
To cut you off, this interview is about you. So I'm bigging you up for your accomplishments, and although some people might have played a part, you know what I'm saying, you have been true to yourself and been elevating. Since I've known you, you haven't. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna dap you up too, because I thought you was gonna dap me up.
I like your nails, though. My boy shit clean though. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, look, I had to get taken care of.
That part. I gotta get my shit done, boy. Hey, self-care is always necessary as a man.
Yeah, man, you gotta do it. Don't be afraid to go in the nail salon, bro.
Nah.
And ask for that manicure.
Don't be afraid to get your feet
bro.
done.
Like, all that shit, bro.
Bro, trim your balls. Man. You don't want to smell.
Bro.
You don't smell good,
I mean,
bro.
me personally, I do not shave my genital area because my girl likes a little, you know.
Hey,
But
everybody has their thing.
You know, but like not only because my girl likes it, but I like being a man and you know, showing that I'm a man. So you're not about to see you know what Dave Chappelle said. He wants this shit smooth as eggs. You're not about to see that on mine. You know, pause all that shit. But
So basically, he's saying subscribe to his OnlyFans. He has a where you can see his hairy bush.
I do not have OnlyFans, but I was thinking about getting one, bro. Honestly, you motivated me to tap in a little bit, but
Bro,
I'm scared.
tap in on it, bro. Don't be afraid.
I'd be scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's going to support me.
Bro, it doesn't matter. You only live once. Actually, you get a chance to live every day. You're gonna die once.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of like explicit content, I don't know if you're comfortable talking about this, but like I thought it was. I'm thinking it's like interesting to talk about on the show.
I'm lit.
We'll talk about the cuckolding.
I'm lit. Oh.
Yeah. I'm going all the way in. I'm going all the way in. So like, my dog Rene is
a glitch.
He's a glitch in the system, bro. He's one of the rare men out here that I know. He's hit me up to actually, you know what I'm saying, partake in the activities if I was down. You know, put some money in my pocket. And I was just not into it, but my dog is. He's out here fucking niggas hoes for bread. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let's clear that up so we can have some
He's fucking niggas hoes for bread.
Some
understanding. And they're paying him. The men are paying him. 2:00 in the morning, yo, you available?
Yo,
I've seen the text.
These are all allegations. False allegations.
We in it now. You said it's cool to talk about, so I'm in now, boy.
I'm in a unique space where not so like self-incriminating in a sense, but more so there's certain people who just can't provide that type of service to like please their woman. And when you got somebody who's experienced in that area, it becomes valuable, you know? It becomes valuable, and it becomes valuable to those who really need it. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, because it's not. It is an avenue, and it has been going on. You gotta be a
certain type of human being.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. Very, very comfortable in your own skin to tap into shit like that. Like, you would be surprised how my DMs look of how many guys would reach out to me to fuck their wives, fuck their girlfriends. And then I'll be like, are you kidding me? Sometimes I'm like, what's up with these niggas?
I just want to know, like, bro, like, how the fuck did the first, like, how did you feel when the first text came through?
I knew it. Like, how in this world, bro, the universe is either gonna bless you and they're gonna test you. You get tested. You get tested every day, whether it's your patience and this, that, and the third. But if you neglect those tests, or if you run away from those tests, the universe can be settling. And God will be like, all right, I'll never present this opportunity for you again.
Did you feel like this was a test for you, though? Like, you as Rene, did you feel like it was a test for you, or a blessing being like, just... Because I've been tested. I can say, like, I've been tested in this life. You know what I'm saying? Different situations. But I don't know necessarily if that would be considered a test.
So when I presented the opportunity to you that one time, you said you were in a fearful state or some shit like that, where you just wasn't into it at the time. This is what happens. Excuse me, some gas.
It's fire.
It is. When you say you're afraid, or when you're in a low frequency, like fear and shit, that's an energy that it exposes in your aura. You feel me? When that situation that came to me, I was like, this only happens to very few people on this earth. And it was supposed to happen to me because I'm those few people. Like, there are kings and there are king of kings. There's men and then there's man. There's man of men. You know what I'm talking about? There's the men of men. There's the kings of kings. If you choose to be a man, you can be a man. You can choose to be a man amongst men. You can. There's just tiers to it, and it's not necessarily how much money you have or this that. There's plenty of guys with money that are cucks. There are plenty of guys with money that are like complete simps. There are plenty of guys with money that just cries in Rolls Royces and like try to trick off on women. That's not necessarily how I move and how you attract these types of energies. How you attract men who are willing to like beg you, like desperately to like do something that they just genuinely can't do.
That shit crazy, bro.
It's
I'm not gonna lie, dog. When you first presented that opportunity to me, bro, like I wasn't only like scared because like I was in a situation as well, but like I was just like, dog, like I can't feel, because I've never been involved in a train. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like I couldn't imagine me fucking somebody's woman, wife, girl, like, you know what I'm saying, like, in front of them, and then them with their dick hard, you know what I'm saying, like, well, you know, getting off. I'm not saying that's always what happens, 'cause I don't know, because I've never been in a situation, but that's my perspective of what's going on. So I just couldn't imagine like doing that. So all power to you, my boy, for real, because you a different type of man to do that. And even to this day, like I still don't think, if you text me like, you know, tonight talking about something, yo, dude wanna,
you know, just so you can like clear your conscience, I'm never gonna text you about that again, you know. But not in the sense like not you won't be ready or shit like that. It is what it is. I don't feel no type of way about it.
Yeah, I feel. I'm just letting you know, if that text were to come through, I don't know how if I would, you know, type shit. But it's just crazy, and I appreciate you hitting me up about it, because you my brother. You my brother. Yeah. Because real niggas do real things. You know what I'm saying?
Real niggas throw alleys, bro. Real niggas throw alleys.
You gotta be willing to throw the alley. You know what I'm saying?
Most niggas don't throw alleys. Most niggas don't put their dogs in positions.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, bro. A lot of niggas just throw their dogs in the fire, and ain't no benefits when you come out. But
unlike us, we different though.
Yeah, I definitely do appreciate you for throwing that alley. I was scared, and I still. Hey,
yo,
scared.
You straight, bro. Don't worry about it. Listen, we always gonna get thrown alleys and avenues, bro. Shout out to the people who care about you, because they always gonna throw you a alley oop in the direction where you're headed. And at least you would hope so. But if you genuinely align yourself with people who give a fuck about you, it doesn't have to be a lot of people, bro. Mm-hmm. Those opportunities will genuinely arise. Just continue to be your authentic self and live your truest purpose, your deepest truth, whatever that may be. And if anybody goes against that truth, my nigga, eat their face off. Eat their face off. Unless you're required to be with them for an extended period of time, then work on compromising and communicating, because that's the best approach to anything with rational people. If a nigga not rational, eat his face off. Immediately. Don't even waste time. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Eat his face off and leave the ecosystem.
All right, so away from the XXX content,
that part,
we're gonna get into my dog's true form.
This isn't even my final form.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into my dog's true form. Like, this martial arts shit that you've been on like forever. You know what I'm saying? Like forever.
Shout out to martial arts.
Blue House, like, you know, we gotta peek into it, but I feel like that wasn't the start of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've always been on your training period. You know what I'm saying? Just training, getting ready for whatever's coming. You know, so what made you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what introduced you into that? Like, what made you,
bro,
want to train?
Kung Fu movies. Since I was a kid. Martial arts movies. Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Ip Man, a whole bunch of movies. And I used to like practice watching martial arts. I like fighting. It took a lot of violence for me to become this peaceful.
I saw the meme.
Real shit. It takes a lot of violence for a motherfucker to become this peaceful. And there's a relationship that comes, and there's a harmony that comes when you harmonize your breath and your movements. And I started delving deeper into the relationships between my breath and how I like operate in life. So it's so beautiful, bro. It's a process. And anybody who's a master at some type of movement, yoga, a master at any type of movement that involves like physical movement, they'll tell you that the breath is the key. Like, it's so beautiful, bro. I fell in love with movement, then I fell in love with the relationship of my breath and the movement. Then I just didn't stop. Like, it doesn't matter who I'm around, I throw punches. I'll punch air vigorously, or I'll move, like, I'll position myself as if I'm getting punches thrown at me. Or I'll work on footwork, or I'll do 25, 50 push-ups.
This nigga punching out candles.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This nigga got beef with candles that we can't explain, but no candle is safe around.
No candle is safe. I'm putting every last one of them motherfuckers.
Don't ever.
I got a vendetta with.
Set the mood with this man.
Ain't no mood setting.
Ain't no bad. This nigga, ain't no mood. This nigga just gonna put the candle out with a punch.
With a
shit
punch.
Crazy. He's one punch man with a candle. It's wild. I've seen it.
Bro,
that shit wild, but no, it's dope though. She went to it and shit. Like, a lot of people, and I know like martial arts, like you said, it's much deeper than fighting and shit. Like with your breath and your movements and shit. Like you're very fluid as a human. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you growing with that, and it's very
adaptability.
dope.
You see that little thing right there, that screensaver that's going on the computer?
Yeah.
That's literally how one should be in all the distractions that come through life on a daily basis. Like, there's a certain way that you breathe when you calm. There's a certain way that you breathe when you're happy and you're laughing. Catch it. There's a rhythm.
Yeah.
There's a certain way to breathe when you're sad or crying. When you're angry. If you categorize these things and understand how that breath is in those emotions, you can reverse engineer it and go back to being calm. And when you're calm, you make the best possible decisions. Versus when you're, like, for example, desperate or horny. Think about those decisions that you made and the breath that you were in when you were desperate and you were horny. Probably make some badass decisions, kid.
Badass decisions.
Decisions.
Deadass.
So it's
and beating your meat.
Yeah.
Saves a lot of those bad decisions.
Being your meat probably a bad decision too.
I mean, depends on how you look at it. It saved me from a lot of making
bad decisions. Yes. That is a tool too.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely. Definitely.
For sure. My apologies. I'm looking for these rapid fires.
Oh no.
We
rapid fire questions.
Yeah, I got these rapid fire questions. A little section I do at the end of the interview. Even though I did have more questions for you, Luke isn't back yet, so I probably still can ask more questions. We could talk some shit more before I get into the rapid
anime,
fire.
Man, talk about some fucking anime video games. All of that, bro.
That was in my repertoire, my categories. We could talk about anime. So, what anime are you watching right now? Currently?
One Piece.
That's it.
I've been so focused on One Piece and Inuyasha. Going back on
getting back in Inuyasha and shit.
Yeah, getting back in Inuyasha.
You haven't watched any new animes?
Give me
Chainsaw Man.
I've seen Chainsaw Man.
You watched it? You fucking with it?
I fuck with it.
Chainsaw Man is hard, bro. It was
I like the drawing style of Chainsaw.
Bro, drawing style, the fights, even the storyline is dope.
It's fucking hilarious.
I fuck with bro. The nigga just want to touch titties.
All day, and the fact when he was like, "Oh, you're hungry? Oh, I know what to do that from being poor."
Right.
And the went to sleep.
Just ate sleep.
That was the most relatable shit I've ever seen.
Chainsaw Man is one to watch for sure.
I've watched older animes.
What about Spy Family?
I haven't watched that.
Spy Family.
Have you watched? Of course, you watched Demon Slayer.
Yeah. I'm waiting on the new season to drop. It's dropping sometime this year. All our favorite animes are coming back this year.
Have you ever seen D. Grayman?
No.
D. Grayman's a good anime.
Nah.
Yeah. It's an older anime.
Okay. That and I've heard to watch that though, and that and Slime.
Yeah, I was reborn as a slime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit's good too.
Yeah, my dog told me to watch that.
Bro, I just love anime because there's so much more like meaningful shit that you can learn from the power of like friendship and like all that other shit. It's refreshing, dog.
Yeah.
It's fucking refreshing.
For sure, bro. Like, just to start it off with fucking Naruto, bro. Like, the main, you know what I'm saying, that got us all into, I'm pretty sure got us all into, One Piece got you?
One Piece was 1999 type shit.
Word. So
One Piece was for kids.tv.
So you been watching anime? Because I started watching anime like Toonami.
Yu-Gi-Oh? No.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean Pokemon, I guess.
99. Yu-Gi-Oh 2004, 2005.
Yeah. Inuyasha.
2003, 2002.
Then Naruto.
Dragon Ball Z ran through all of that shit too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, anime, and then Courage the Cowardly Dog. I was a big fan of Courage.
You consider that an anime though?
Nah, not anime, but just like in those
cartoons.
eras.
Oh yeah, I mean I watch cartoons. Cartoons, but like as far as like anime, like switching it up to like watching Japanese type shit. Naruto was my first Japanese. Like I'm watching it. Yeah, for sure. Because I just got into One Piece. Probably like last year.
Yo, bro, you need to hop into One Piece. One Piece is for
sure.
One Piece is
you made me want to watch One Piece. Cause we was in the Blue House we was talking about anime and shit, and you was like, you got to watch One Piece. But I still didn't watch it then.
No one gets it. Until
I still didn't watch it then.
Like,
I watched it with my son.
Yeah.
And because we already I done got him into anime. I had to like when for y'all don't know, if you want to get your kids into anime, you can't bring them in too deep. You got to start off with Pokemon.
Right.
Pokemon is a perfect intro for anime. Started my son off with Pokemon.
Okay.
Watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z is when you start to get into the actual like fighting and stuff like that. Like, okay, he's getting, and then we watched Naruto. He loved Naruto, and then Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Then One Piece.
Okay.
Because Demon Slayer was new to me when I was watching it.
So it was good. Like, it was a good bonding time.
It was dope. Yeah. So it was like, okay, cool. We watched this together, and then we watched One Piece, and he's far.
Listen,
he's far into One Piece. He's farther than I am.
Listen, One Piece will take you, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I spent the summer binging One Piece one time. You're gonna take those days where you just like, this nigga is so raw.
Right.
This whole anime is raw as fuck.
And it's crazy that you see so many people that you wouldn't expect that watch One Piece, that love Luffy, that are diehard fans. Like I was watching a Joe Budden podcast, and Flip, I don't know if you're familiar, but the dude Flip, I would have never expected. He has a couple Luffy tattoos.
What?
And I'm just like, bro, like, he goes by Queens Flip. You know what I'm saying? Queens nigga from New York. Hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just thinking like, them niggas don't watch anime.
You don't know, bro.
But you don't know. And then I want to get into Afrocon. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
yeah, we didn't talk about Afrocon.
Because that shifts into it, because a lot of niggas that I wouldn't know that watch anime watch anime, and then Afrocon,
we created that
you created that space.
That's necessary.
A whole bunch of niggas that are nerds about anime, and I'm not afraid to say I'm a nerd about this shit now. Bro,
nerds are raw
because like I love anime, bro. I love it. Just like you said, bro. It taps into deeper shit than just the fights, and you know what I'm saying, like
for those who don't know,
being fighting adversity, and you know what I'm saying, just a whole bunch of shit. Like they tap into a whole bunch of deep shit, bro. So for sure, dog. Like,
well, can I tell them about Afrocon?
Yeah, we gonna talk about get an Afrocon, bro.
For those who don't know, Afrocon is an anime and hip hop convention that we throw annually. We just had our last one October 22nd.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful event. It was an anime hip hop convention. We had people performing. We had vendors we had collectors, vendors, artists. We had cosplayers. We had people playing Uno. We had the Akatsuki playing Uno. We had a fire spinner. We had like video game tournaments. People were playing like Dragon Ball Z. It was such a cool space to see people buying and purchasing anime that looked like anime merch, that looked like us. It just showed that it's like, there's such a big network, such a big untapped network here, that it'll be a disservice to the people who believe in us, who like similar things like us, to not bring this to life.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? It's so
like Comic-Con and all that stuff isn't the only place.
It's not the only place
right now,
bro,
that you can go to. And this is your second year doing this, right?
It's my second year doing it.
There's something actually super special about that, because I mean the Comic-Cons, like, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna show up to Comic-Con.
Right.
They just don't have that type of energy.
Right. It's so
Can't
big.
compete in that arena.
Right.
But if there was
A local
mix of hip hop,
Yeah, and anime.
that's obviously a big.
Yeah, that's the
a
fact that
connect-
he included hip hop into it too.
Yeah.
We're talking Venn diagrams. That's a big one.
Yeah.
There's a big middle when it comes to anime and hip hop.
Yeah.
Those
Right.
people all kind of fuck with each other, but aren't really able to seek each other out.
That part.
Exactly, and he brought the space.
Yo,
he
you'll
created
be-
the space to bring them everybody together. And
It
it was beautiful.
so many strangers. There were so many strangers. I'm talking about full on arguments. No, Zoro should have beat this. But look, I'm talking, and literally they were like connecting and like getting on. No, follow my Discord. Now I'll be on Twitch. This and
Yeah.
and even with AfroCon, it's such a learning experience because there's obviously things that I should have done to capture that audience, like create like group chats or create sections and stuff where people could return and stay connected. You know.
Yeah.
So like creating spaces like that, it's
Year 3, bro. You got time. You got time to do that. Year 3 is gonna be bigger, better. You got all these ideas you about to say right now, bro. Put them into effect. You got the
action
time.
plans are necessary. Yeah, boys.
You got the time, bro.
Action plans are necessary. What's good, y'all? Shout out, thank you for y'all for tuning in on the fucking live. What's good, y'all? Oh, what's good, my boy? Prophet. There's a lot of people just tapped in.
That's what's up.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for having me on this motherfucker.
Already,
sharing
bro.
my space,
Already.
sharing the truth. That hey yo, we need that space, and we got that space for you. All you anime loving brothers, all you anime cosplaying sisters, all of y'all video gamers, like y'all trying to get beat and what's the Demon Slayer? Come get beat. You trying to double up on Call of Duty? Come play with us, big tournaments and shit. Like, there's no reason why somebody, COD shit too. We have tournaments. Like, there's no reason why somebody from our circle shouldn't be winning these EA tournament cup shits that making 2-3 M's.
Right.
No reason why our Smash, we're not training a Smash Bros apprentice to come take the throne in our guild.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We need that space for these young boys to be like, hey yo, I can go grow, go make M's and come back and bring that shit just like the Blue House.
Mm-hmm. Just like the Blue House.
Just
bro.
like the Blue House.
Shout out to the fucking Blue House.
Shout out to the Blue House, man.
I'm always happy to bring people on here that was able to experience a Blue House type shit. I'm gonna have Johnny G up here pretty soon.
Absolutely.
I know he going out of town pretty
bitch.
soon. He going to town pretty soon, so I'm gonna try to lock in with him after that. But I really do appreciate the Blue House and everything that it taught me.
For sure.
All the experiences and shit, bro. The Blue House was very legendary.
Hey,
Shout
y'all,
out
I
to
got
the
to
Blue House.
sign off on my live, so appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm going to see y'all boys. All love.
But yeah, I'm gonna get into these rapid fire questions and shit. So
thing.
I done switched it up from my normal rapid fire. I'm gonna ask some random, maybe some not too crazy questions or whatever. So the first question is very random. As a kid, what kind of gum were you buying? Were you a big red nigga?
Nah, not at all. I despise that. I despise that gum. There's no reason that gum should ever exist. The people who eat Big Red,
I be questioning.
you're not
yo,
to
my
be fucking
pops-
trusted.
My pops,
Yep.
Big Red fiend,
No.
and I never understood it.
That cinnamon shit is like,
It just like,
what are you
bruh.
doing? That's not how, no.
Why am I chewing this?
Terrible.
It's spicy
Terrible
and
gum.
not enjoyable. It don't make your breath
Zero.
smell good. Like, isn't that what gum is for?
That shit's terrible. I was probably a juicy fruit ass nigga.
You juicy fruit.
Yeah, because it was.
You look like a juicy
I was
fruit
a
ass
juicy-
nigga.
And that
No.
and the other one was
No, boy, you look like a juicy fruit ass nigga.
and there was the other one. It was Orbit. Dirty mouth. Clean it with Orbit.
Yo, they had.
strongest ad campaign.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah, they had the.
They were so raw. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a skit with the cum kicking.
You need a
The
white
fucking
guy.
what was
Yeah,
that?
I got you. Come
Cootie-
lick-
cootie
Yeah,
clean?
yeah, cootie clean. You lint liquor.
Yeah. That shit was crazy, bro.
they were-
Clean it up. Like you got a dirty mouth.
Yeah, dirty mouth.
Clean it up.
Clean,
Fucking gum.
and sold
Goat.
gum.
Fucking goat, bro. no. Orbit advertising is the goat.
Shout out to Orbit
For
Advertising.
sure. I was a double mint nigga myself.
The green
They
one.
were in the 80s.
Yeah.
They were in the 80s.
Yeah, I feel like smokers had double mint for some reason, bro. Like cigarettes.
I think I was meant, you know. It was just in my.
They used actual twins in the 80s. Like,
Oh.
they, had two hot girls that were twins be like the spokespeople of it. And they would say, double mint gum. Double
Hey.
the freshness, double the fun. You know?
How old are you?
This nigga knows. He's
97.
How do you know this? I was born in '94.
That nigga just knows shit, bro. That nigga just knows shit. Trust me, being around Luke long enough, bro, you gonna learn some shit about some shit you didn't even know you need to know.
That part.
Luke be put me on, bro. Luke be put me on. I know a lot of white
Luke
boys.
This type of nigga who watch Home Alone.
I forgot to say, I'm with, Luke is on the boards. Luke, I am not your father. Don't ask me for shit. You know what I'm saying? All that. Yo, we was missing the soundboard earlier. I need the soundboard like in front of me sometimes when you're not here. I don't know if we can make that happen.
Oh, bro, we needed those, bro. It was good.
I don't know if I can make that happen. I need that. I need all that. I needed that when I introduced Rene. You needed the bomb.
I did every sound that we had when I introduced.
I was dope. I appreciate that, bro.
True.
Rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire questions. You ever got caught cheating?
Yes, but so there was a time before I came to this understanding where cheating made sense. You know what I mean? Like to lie to women and this, that, and the third. But now cheating, the concept of cheating doesn't exist in the way I live my life.
Well, you're poly, right?
Yeah, I'm poly. Like I can be exclusive poly or I can be open poly, but it just depends on the women that are in my ecosystem. And the level of transparency that I operate in right now, I don't gotta. Why would I cheat? You know everything that's going on in my life.
Yeah.
You know who's in this exclusive circle or this open circle. And with that being said, I'm communicating. I'm being transparent with you. Cheating is only when you're a lying ass nigga. You feel me? I'm gonna do it behind your back, and I may or may not bring something back home. But if you know where I'm going, you know exactly what I'm doing, and I offered you to come join me, or you set it up and you offered me to come join you, how was that cheating? We're just having fun together.
So before you were in this space,
yes,
did you ever catch your significant other cheating? And feel the way about it?
I don't know if I caught it. All right. The best way to describe it, I didn't catch it. So when I started this space of being open, I didn't know the weight of what I was saying. And the girl was being communicating transparent with me. And because I was doing it myself, I didn't realize that, this is a lot of weight that I'm putting on my partner if you're not comfortable in that space yet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn, I'm just out doing my thing, thinking that this shit don't hurt. When your partner goes out and do their thing, I was like, my stomach hurts. What the fuck is this? Why does my stomach hurt? But as you grow and you start seeing things for what it is, it doesn't make sense to feel a type of way because all you're doing is torturing yourself. The actions of somebody else has nothing to do with you. How can you feel it? How do you feel? How can you make yourself feel a type of way about what you do? Don't make me shit. How can I feel a type of way? So even in that concept today, if a woman that I'm involved with goes and sleeps off with someone else, instead of arguing or trying to reprimand or trying to come down on this woman, I have plenty of other women who want to love and nourish and nurture what the fuck I got going on. My energy, it might just be the last time I talk to that person, and continue on with my purpose, but that's not necessarily the case sometimes.
Yeah. So that's now, but what about then?
I'll barely remember this morning, my boy. Back then.
So, I mean, come on, bro. You just said you got caught cheating, so you remember that. So do you remember if you ever got cheated on and how you felt, type shit? I mean, I'm pretty sure I
don't remember me getting cheated on. I don't know. I can't say I ever caught her cheating on me. I didn't have my assumptions.
Okay. You did say that. You said you don't know if you caught her.
At the end of the day,
you had your assumptions. You never.
But even those assumptions are just like self-triggering traumas that torture, because these are just assumptions. These aren't facts.
Yeah, and they weren't proven.
Even if they were proven, it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm talking about. I know you're in the space now. I know you're in the space now.
When I was talking about before. Back then, it was hard so it's for me to think about the space back then.
I feel okay because you're so deep in right now.
Yeah, it's my paradigm of thinking. I would tell myself this shit back then if I'm
yeah.
I'm why are you doing this, bro?
Right.
You're too player for doing I get it.
I was trying to get back that hurt. I was trying to make you feel that hurt again.
Nah,
if you felt it.
I love myself enough.
Because I know
to let
damn
that
well,
shit
you know
go,
what I'm
bruh.
saying. I done caught an ex. You know what I'm saying, and it definitely hurt. So
It's
I was
cool,
just trying
bruh.
to I was trying to relate to you a little bit.
Bro, you been there. you probably fuck somebody bitch, bro. You probably fuck somebody BM, bro.
Oh no for sure.
You probably somebody baby mama.
I done been on the other side of the coin as well, but I wasn't.
Somebody
the
probably fucking my ex. Somebody probably fucking my bitch right now. I think I give a fuck.
Whoa, you're a bitch though.
I have.
Don't say you
We have options.
You ever try to shoot your shot at a celebrity in the DMs? If so, who?
I haven't, but I should. I should shoot my shot at SZA and Drecka Gates. Drecka, I've told her she's beautiful. I told her like I love her chickens and I love her straw hat because I have a straw hat and I have chickens. But
So we can relate.
I can relate type shit like
So hit me up.
But shooting my shot like
You said you want to at SZA?
hell yeah, SZA fine as hell. SZA fine as hell.
Yeah, she looked like she got some work done, or
I
she
don't
just got
give a
thicker.
Fuck. It's just
I don't know what
her
it is.
interest. It's not necessarily her body that like plenty of women with beautiful bodies. It's just her interest and her aura from what I can see.
You fuck with her new album that just dropped?
I don't listen to SZA like that. I can't say I'm a fan of her. This is just aesthetics.
Okay, no, I feel you. I just asked.
Yeah, I would.
I'm
maybe I
hard.
should. Maybe
I'm
I
hard. She got a song called Snooze. You should listen to that one.
Could. Yeah.
That shit hard.
Would you?
It resonates with all men.
Would you sing that to her while you're like talking like, hey, I listen to that song. I fuck with it. This is my favorite part.
I don't think I don't think I'd sing any song. Matter of fact, I don't know. Nah, not to a woman. But
What
like,
you mean? You
like,
gotta-
like, if I was really, if I wanted to, if we were in that space, I'm not just about to be like, if I see SZA, like, oh
If
yeah,
I
this
like
is a song. But like, if we in the space or whatever, like where I'm singing, like, oh, you really did your thing with this one, I'ma sing it. But like, nah. What made me stop my statement was because I was just talking to you earlier about Afro Man, how they had Afro Man here or whatever last week. Shout out to Afro Man, Mine's Wide Open, the episode dropping soon. Oh, I think it's already dropped actually. But if I saw Afro Man here, like I said, I would spit whack rappers because
Right, because that's a raw song.
it really resonated with me when I was younger, and me and my dog Chase would be singing that shit damn near every day, word for word, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's like a low key, not a low key song, but a lot of niggas don't know Afro Man for whack rappers. They know him for Because
Yeah.
I Got High
And
and
Code
Code 45.
45, right.
So, if I were to see him, I'd be like, nigga, this next song is dedicated to all whack rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's my intro. So
That's
like,
raw.
I
Okay.
don't know necessarily like I see SZA, I'm about to be
Right,
like,
that's what I was
Snooze, you know?
saying. That's what I was saying.
But if we in the space and we comfortable or whatever, for sure, I'm gonna sing Snooze to you because that shit was hard and
I never heard it. I was just talking shit.
Nah, you're not.
I never heard
I understand what you're saying though, but listen to Snooze if you're gonna listen to the album.
For sure. Approaching, I think that whole question was about approaching celebrities. I don't see celebrities different than any other women. Celebrity women are no different than any other women. I feel like the guys that change up because they see this person as a celebrity is the guys who lose in the end. Because people are people, bro. They're regular people. It's not about how clever you are, how smooth your pickup line is. It's more about, are you competent? Do you know?
Can you back up your pickup line? Really and truly, like competency is for sure a fact. But like if you like not being smooth, not being the smoothest, I mean, you know what I'm saying, doesn't necessarily play a factor. But if you are trying to do that, it's really at the end of the day, can you back it up? What are you saying? What are you saying to this?
What is it
woman?
that you want to do? Like, are you clear about what is it that you?
Yeah, clear intentions, all that. Because if you, that's what I mean by like backing it up type shit. Because you can talk a good game, anybody could say anything, or whatever.
Right.
But the way you move after, you know what I'm saying? Can you back it up?
For sure. I don't like to do a lot of work. I don't think it's necessary when you're like sexy and shit. And you're it's not, bro. When you're hot, when you're young, sexy, hot, and you can drop some shit on the table, bro. It's not supposed to be difficult, bro.
Nah, but that's what I mean, though. It doesn't have to be difficult if you can. It's not doing work if you can back it up because it's natural.
It's natural.
That's what I mean.
The territory.
That's what I mean. That's all I mean. You don't got to do nothing extra in order to back it up. If it's already there, type shit. I'm black.
You feel me?
I don't gotta do nothing.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's not on you, baby. It's in you.
Yeah, all that. You believe in buying sections in the club?
It's necessary in my business. It's necessary in curating an ecosystem. So yes, I do believe in buying sections in the club, and I believe in curating bottle wars as well. I believe in curating experiences to people to be like, yo, we had a time last night.
Okay.
You feel me?
As a curator of vibes type shit, as a business owner.
Yeah, and if I, as a consumer, I wouldn't even go to clubs. I'll go to wine bars, or I'll go to charcuterie boards, and I'll go listen to some T vibes, some jazz, some compa.
Yeah,
like those.
Me personally, I wouldn't.
You don't like bottles sections?
Nah. It's because like, one, I'm not rich. I'm not gonna act like I'm rich. I don't have it like that. But even if I did have the money to do the section or whatever, there's a lot of people that are gonna just drink off you for free.
So
you're not gonna have. I'm not the vibe curator though. That's what I'm saying. I'm a consumer.
Right. As a consumer,
you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm not. I'm going to the club for a good time, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm gonna go buy a section, because if I'm buying a section, I'm buying a bottle. The bottle comes with it, or whatever comes with it. You know, I'm doing that for me. I'm not doing that for y'all. So, like,
that's the way to do it. That's the way to look at it as a consumer.
Because
why don't you just get a few drinks though? If you want to get a bottle,
if you get, because that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Me personally, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna spend all the money on the bottle section or whatever for everybody else.
Enjoyment.
Because it doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we all pitch in, how much am I gonna get of that bottle? You know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit.
It don't really. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really appeal. It doesn't. I don't.
Hey, you know, and that's okay.
I don't get
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, for sure. For y'all that do it or whatever, y'all have y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. But I'm just.
It's I think you should definitely try it a few times.
I've been there. I've done that. I'm just. I can only talk from experience. All I know is all I know. But I had another question. Stupid funky.
Well, just to let you know, when you come out with me, bro, you don't got to pay for bottles, but you can drink as much as you want.
Well, I know that, bro. I know that. You know, I don't like to ask for free shit too much.
Well,
you know I just whenever the invitation is open, you just invite me and I'll slide out if I can.
For sure.
You try to fuck on the first night, or you a gentleman?
I think that's circumstantial, because I don't treat two women the same. That's stupid. And I'm not interested in having sex unless she's completely obsessed with me.
Yo, don't let that bar skate by you. He said, I don't treat two women the same. If there's anything you should get him to elaborate on, it's that wisdom.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
something special there.
To my producer right here. I'm gonna elaborate on that. What do you mean exactly by you don't treat woman A and woman B the same?
It's like you're treating me and you treat him the same. As based off, he has different experiences and different like traumas in life. He has different scars. I have different scars and different traumas. If I treat his scars with the emotions that I treat with my scars, then it's not genuine for real, because you missed the beauty in their struggles and their experiences on this earth, because you think, oh, all you're supposed to do is like suck my dick right now because I'm this, that, and the third, or I'm supposed to have sex with you by the end of the night. So all I'm focused on, like, I could be talking to you, but I'm not really there for real. I'm not really trying to build some type of connection at the very least.
So if you feel the vibe, basically.
Not even if I feel the vibe, like I said, I'm so intense with love and sex and shit. It's like, when that skin-to-skin contact, when that eye contact is made, when that shit, if it's not like throbbing, if it's not like, what's the fucking point? If we can't just snatch each other's clothes off right here, start sucking each other's tongue, spitting like right, and at that very, what's the point? I can wait. I have plenty of options. There's no reason for me to sit there and like play coy with you. You want me? Tell me. And show me. Like, I've realized it's much easier to deal with women who are obsessed with you and who want to do these things versus women who are shy and women who are coy. And because I'm supposed to be this aggressor that I'm incapable of attracting. That's weird. Attraction is not based off gender. Women aren't the only creatures on this planet that are capable of attracting or being magnetic.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. Does that make sense?
No, for sure. That's where the whole, like, you know, the I'm the prize came, because, like...
Because guys didn't know how to turn it on.
Men should feel that way when you tap in, because if you don't tap into that, you won't be able to attract. But you should feel that way as a man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can attract, and you shouldn't be the aggressor to try to always grasp a woman type shit. You need to get yourself together, realize what your worth is, and attract what you can. Got you.
That part. So, and also too, when it comes to attracting, when you're fishing, let's say you're fishing, right? Like you're fishing for fish in the sea. That's what they call women, fish in the sea. Mm. Why fish for women who are like way out there? By that I mean like who have little to no interest in you. Why would you bring women on your ship that you're guiding and going in a direction that have little interest in you, versus the women who have high interest in you? Like, damn, I've been seeing where this ship going. I'm gonna swim next to this ship close so you can see. Or like, I'm jumping out the water so I can get on this nigga boat. You feel me?
I feel you to an extent only because like I know fishermen, so I don't know if I would. I'll try to correlate the two
with women, right?
Yeah, but like because niggas be going deep sea fishing for the good fish. You know what I'm saying? So like I just wouldn't correlate the two.
Well, that's cool too. So like
because I felt like I'm thinking of the shore, talking about okay, close fish is what you were saying.
No,
but then you talking about going deep sea fishing. But deep sea fishing, you get the good fish. You get, what I'm saying, swordfish. You get.
I think it's more about proximity,
Shout out to Proximity FM every Saturday, Tucson.
Shout out to Proximity. The whole goal is to like, the closer the proximity is, the higher the level of interest. If she's not close to you, she doesn't call you when she's drunk. She doesn't like tell you about different things that she want to do or like her fantasies and stuff and shit. Like I'm sorry to say, bro, she's just not into you, bro. And that's okay. That's completely okay. Mm-hmm. Just deal with the women who are. And that's what I mean by proximity. I'm not meaning by like quality.
Yeah.
Because if you polish yourself up, you will attract what you are. You only attract what you are. You don't attract what you think you are. You attract what you are.
You attract what you are.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why it comes to like, if I know who I am and I can attract the type of love that I have for myself, patience has become like my best friend. If it's not in that type of space, if it's not that type of intense love that excites me, that gets me ready to go, it's genuinely not worth it. It's probably a problem later on, or on the flip side where I'm trying to like chase it and force that vibe and like, yeah, baby. It tends to go out wrong. It tends to sound forced. It tends to sound corny. Versus giving her an opportunity to express her true self and be completely like vulnerable, to melt in your arms. Then you can ravish her. Then you can fold her like a pretzel. Then you can ask like, is it okay if I suck the soul out your coochie? And it's like you're gonna get yes after yes after yes after yes after yes after yes, and then the next day all she's gonna remember all the orgasms and all the yeses, and then that's when you ghost her and leave her alone forever.
We're clipping it. We're clipping it. I didn't see the ending coming. I did, but I didn't. Toxic in me saw it coming, but
toxic in you saw it coming.
But the believer in me.
It's like there's hope. There's hope.
I was like, okay, psych. This guy's a good guy.
We ghosting that bitch.
Hell nah.
That's the best vibes to give. Vibe that like fucking interdimensional, like you can soul connect type shit, and then you vanish.
For sure. A vibe you can't catch anywhere else type shit.
Shit. Let her miss you, bro.
Let her miss you.
Let her miss you.
Got to, bro. Got to.
That's worth it.
Hey, man. Shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to you.
For this space.
Nah, for sure. I'm gonna ask a couple more questions until this man Luke come in, because we got time a little bit.
But
you eating ass?
I've ate ass a year ago, but it's not like a frequent thing that I've done. Yeah, if I'm eating the pussy from the back,
you just gotta love her.
Nah, I ain't that. It depend on the mood. Like, if I'm eating the coochie from the back, I may lick the ass. We both out the shower. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You niggas that find fault and eating your bitch ass, there's gonna be a nigga that can eat your bitch ass and might take you from her. I mean, might take her from you.
Facts.
That's how that go. Once a bitch experience some new shit like that, and you're the person that like exposed her to that experience, you might have a little place in her heart for you.
Were you one of them niggas like when the younger days that the not eating pussy? Because it wasn't.
Yeah. I was. To this day, I don't even eat coochie. I eat pussy, but it's not like.
You just admit to eating ass, so you know what I'm saying.
It's not that. That's not even like a. That's don't ruffle my feathers. You niggas got an issue with me, bro. I've done some shit that you niggas ain't even like. Can't even fathom the type of experiences I've had. You would dream about. You seen shit on TV. I've done better. Let me stop. Let me chill.
Wow. Nah, but I remember some times like back in the day type shit wasn't where it wasn't cool to eat pussy. Niggas was denying that shit.
Why niggas were like that?
I don't know, but like I guess it was just me being. I never claimed light skin.
You light skin.
I never really claimed it.
Kind of brown skin, but you light.
I always claim brown. I'm brown skinned, but me being a somewhat light skinned dude, I guess we was early on. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really care.
Right.
We was eating pussy. We never really cared about the judgment. It was a lot of dark skinned niggas and just niggas, I guess. You know, if you didn't claim light skin, that wasn't afraid to claim light skin or whatever, or that was afraid to claim light skin, that just said that she wasn't eating pussy, which is crazy to me because like if you had a girl, I knew you was eating pussy.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you had a girl, bro, you was eating pussy, bro.
I don't even know. Like
even Jamaicans to this day, bro. Like
child's mind.
Grown ass Jamaicans. I'm talking about like niggas I work with. Nah, dog. Man, not eat. Dog, why are you lying to me? You got a wife of how many years? Like DJ Khaled talking about he don't eat his wife. Nigga, come on. DJ Khaled, yo, hey, all respect, bro. Yo, fat ass eating your girl pussy, bro. Come on, dog.
Chill.
Come on, fam.
You gotta have some decorum.
Dog, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be respectful, but don't lie. Just don't answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
Omitting is worse than lying to me.
Like, bruh, don't lie, bruh. Don't say you don't eat pussy. Say your girl. This nigga said my girl only do me because I'm a king. Nah, come on, dog.
Well, what if that's his truth?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. Belief is a doubt.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
If I'm a hater, DJ Khaled, I'm a hater.
Well,
but
DJ Khaled, I'll say this.
It.
I'm not picking sides, but I know for a certain somebody's eating that pussy. If you're not doing
it, bro, somebody doing it, bro. Because ain't no way y'all married for this long and she not getting a coochie yet, bro.
Or, come
on, dog. Come on.
Somebody's doing it.
Come on. But if you got any last words you want to say to the audience before we close out.
All right, bet.
Anything you want to promote? Any people you want to promote? Anything you got going on? Afrocon, shout out to Afrocon.
Big shout out to Afrocon. Afrocon's coming out too soon. Be on the lookout for that. Catch us at New York Fashion Week this Saturday. We on the runway. Big shout out to Cracking Codes. Big shout out to Trapper Stay. Big shout out to Jet Life. Big shout out to the Essentials Gallery. That is our gallery. Big shout out to my company, RC Lux Concierge. We have a lot of things in store for you guys this year. I'm talking about the biggest surprises. We have 2 new Maybach trucks, fully loaded. We have almost 7 Sprinter vans. We have a brand new 7 Sprinter vans, executive, not party buses, executive Sprinter vans. You feel me, baby? We have a beautiful fleet of yachts, and yacht season is coming up.
Why aren't you booking with Rene?
That part. Why aren't you booking with me?
Because you can afford it.
Most likely you can't afford it.
You broke ass niggas. You broke ass niggas.
Nah.
Hey, air horns. You broke ass niggas. You can't afford Rene.
It's not for you.
You can't afford Rene.
It's okay. It's okay if you can't afford it.
That's the answer.
But if you can't afford it,
we gonna get there together.
Well,
can
we
you
can pitch
tell
in,
a friend, bro? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
and y'all can pitch in to, you know what I'm saying,
To get the experience.
To get the experience, because the experience is, I've seen it. I've seen it, bro. You want to be there. You want to be on the boat. You want to be in the luxurious vehicles. You want to be on set on these fucking music videos. Nah. You want to be. You want to be where this man is, bro.
I'm raw in them.
You want to be where this man is, bro.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. But like I said before, I'm gonna keep saying it. It ain't just me; it's my team. Like I can't do anything unless I can duplicate myself.
Amen.
Like, and that's really the key. You got to be around people who are in the trenches with you and who are able to lean on your vision, and you can help them reach their goals, and they help you reach your goals.
Don't gloss over that. That's the most difficult part.
Bro, because it's to meet people halfway is hard. Like I had to learn that in the trenches, to meet people where they at. Instead of like trying to showcase how much you can, bro, just meet them where they're at and then see what works for both of you in that moment. You know?
You're a leader for real.
Bro, it takes time, man. I'm not gonna cap.
But to have that mindset, I love it.
But I'm gonna grow and build with a team. Like, I seen how ASAP Mob did that shit. I seen how Rockefeller did that shit. I seen how motherfuckers utilize this music business to capitalize and grow their personal businesses, and then they left the hood and brought back. Man, this shit's possible, y'all. We gonna do it. This is the fucking year. 10 years from now, we gonna look back at this podcast and be like, I told you niggas. I told you niggas.
Hey.
You feel me?
For sure.
God be the glory, you feel me?
Hell yeah. Anything else you wanna say before I close this out?
Man, shit. Add life to your days, not days to your life. Y'all have a good night, man. Tap in with me.
Bow. This has been another episode of the Florida Vibe Directory. This has been a beautiful episode, man. Shout out to Rene for pulling up, man.
Yo, all love, my boy. I appreciate it.
It's my brother right here, man. It's my brother. I don't know if y'all could tell, we got the same mom, so. But it's been another episode of Florida Vibe Directory. I'm your host with the most love butter on this motherfucking toast, just add water. Make sure you like and subscribe the YouTube channel, like and subscribe, like the fucking Instagram, all that shit. I'm drunk. I'm sorry, but. All that shit. Follow Rene. Follow Deuce.
You feel me? Follow me on the Instagram, Rene Charles. Follow my business page too, Rene Charles LC.
Yeah, his shit gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Tap in
right there.
Bet that up.
Yeah, follow me. Follow Luke. Follow Gabe. Follow the whole Minds Wide family. Follow Sam. Shout out to Kundalali, DJ Kundalali, Big Kunda, not the little one. Shout out Adrian.
But you ain't gotta do the whole.
I'ma do it, god damn it, I'ma do it. I'm doing it right now.
Shout out to the janitors. Shout out to the parking lot officials. You feel me?
All that.
Shout out to the leasing office.
Shout out to the first responders. Shout out to nurses. We doing it, man. Shout out to Lobos. I know you ain't paying me, but I want to get paid.
Hey yo, you ain't get no free promo from me, Lobos.
Hey, we out.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.